Okay, today, before you comment on my makeup, I'm reviewing the new Girl Code collection, and the green color is their new collection theme, so that's why I look so green. Set that aside, today we're reviewing this Joocyee foundation. They just released this not long ago, and I am curious how this looks, and spoiler alert, I actually really like it up until now. You know, I still haven't done the wear test, so not sure how it's gonna look as time goes, but for now it's looking great. So if you're interested in this new formula, just keep watching. Let's do a swatch first. We have the shade 2WG. Should be a light medium olive shade. It has a doe foot applicator. I don't know if this is like the system for all of the size. This is a half size, and I'm glad that they do sell a half size. And the doe foot applicator is on the bigger side. I feel like it's bigger than a normal like a lip product type of doe foot applicator. And the shade looks like it could be matching my skin. I don't really have that much product on my face. It's just skincare and my normal sunscreen. It does look pretty olive. I think this is more of a neutral to cool olive shade, and I am warm olive, so this might be a little bit too neutral for me, but since it's olive toned, it shouldn't be too off. Not sure how far this can go for, you know, this amount of product. Initial thought, this is a great foundation. It looks super natural on my skin, but it still has, I think, light medium to medium coverage, and it has this natural finish. I don't think it's matte, but at the same time it's not glowy at all, and it doesn't stuck into my pores at all. It looks very smooth on the skin, and this color is actually perfect, right? Like compared to my neck, obviously, because my face has redness, so it doesn't look like it's matching my face color. But yeah, this is a great color. I love this. I'm surprised. If you don't know, I just did a big review for this brand. Not for this brand, not that they hired me or anything. But in that big review, I basically reviewed all of their foundation type of products, including their skin tint and their cushion foundation. Both of those I am not a big fan. The cushion foundation settled into my pores so bad, and the skin tint just doesn't look right on my skin either. It adds nothing. At the same time, sometimes it looks like patchy for some reason. It's super weird. But this one is so good. Like, I'm glad that I bought this new product. It's really good. Continue with the application. I have high hope for this. Maybe this time let's try a different method. I don't think it's gonna change much though. I want to use a foundation brush to spread this, and we're gonna blend with a sponge anyway, so that's why I said I don't think it will have much difference. It's almost blended with the brush, so now let's blend it further. This side normally is my more problematic side, and I still don't see any like weird spot or anything. But I do feel like that spatula brush is not necessary at all. I almost feel like just apply it directly with the applicator, it looked better, but this still looked good. Why the doe foot applicator was good is because it's not a typical doe foot applicator. Very flat doe foot applicator, so this side, the surface can spread the product pretty evenly. It's a great one. I think it's well designed, so I'm thinking maybe the big size has that doe foot applicator as well. I think I'll need a little more. around my mouth. The only thing I don't like about this type of system is just the hygiene perspective of it. I think if you use something like this, it's just better to not consider the hygiene. So to be honest, I would much prefer just a normal pump, but for the foundation, it is great. And I'm gonna finish my makeup and show you the final result. Okay, now I have applied all of the other makeup. I tried so many lipsticks, I think around 11, and it's kind of nice that the makeup around my mouth doesn't look like super weird or anything. So yeah, let's see how this wears. I think I'm gonna update you in around maybe 6-7 hours, so see you then. Okay, I'm too lazy to open the camera to do the update, so let's just do an update on my phone, which I think you can see my skin texture in the iPhone front camera better anyways. And I think now it's almost 6 hours, and today is like warm but not like hot type of day. So even though I don't think I put this in the the most intense test, but I did review some products, and I had to apply a lot of stuff on top and constantly trying to touch up and stuff. So I think for that it is a decent test, and I feel like it mostly held pretty well, but I did notice that it become a little bit oily really quick. Like I was reviewing this new girl code collection, and it was like only the first couple product, and I feel like my skin is already looking a little bit oily. But the funny thing is, it doesn't become more oily than that. So it just like become a little bit oily very quick, and it just stays like that. So take that piece of information however you will. But for me, I don't mind that because it's not like it looks ugly or anything. And also I see there's a little bit heaviness happening here. I can see a little bit, I can see the foundation stuck into my pores for a little bit here, which I am thinking is that because I was applying a lot of stuff here. Well, not a lot, but I was applying a cream highlight and also a powder highlight, like the matte type of highlight on this area, and I am wondering is that issue, but it's not bad. It's not like the typical foundation stuck into your pores type of stuff where it looks super obvious and it looks super bad. It's just like a tiny little bit that you can only tell if you just glue yourself into a mirror. If you don't do that, you literally cannot see it. So it's still looking very complete, right? And I have been like swatching so many lipsticks, and I'm wiping constantly around my mouth, which usually if I'm gonna do that, the foundation around my face is gonna look like a mess. Sometimes it even looks heavy, probably because I'm moving around the product around my mouth. But today it looked okay. It did get wiped away a little bit, which is inevitable, I feel like. So yeah, overall, is this gonna be my like favorite products? No, but I do think this is a very solid, decent formulation, and I would definitely use it again. And I think it is the best base formulation from this brand, and one of the best CBT foundations, because if you don't know, I reviewed a lot of CBT foundations and I hate most of it. So this one, the shade, the formulation both work for me. So it is definitely one of my favorite C Beauty foundation formulas. So that's all. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.